everyone, I'm Mango and today we will be designing Moshi Monster characters as humans. So there are 6 characters on the screen right now and to choose from within the game, but just for today I will be focusing on 3 specific ones, which is Furi or Furry, not sure how to pronounce that just yet, Poppet, my favourite, and of course Luvli. So these 3 will be the ones that we'll focus on just for today, but don't worry, I will be designing the next 3 as well in a part 2 video. So let's get this started right now. So Moshi Monsters was an MMORPG flash game that was first launched at 2008 by a Michael Acton Smith and was then developed by a company called Mind Candy. When you first register for an account, you do get to decide which one of the 6 monsters you'd want to play as. You can then play these daily challenges and daily quests to earn the in-game currency Roxies, which you can use to buy things from the shops, like furniture, decorations, even clothes and accessories for your Moshi monster as well, to allow, more customizability. You have other games to play as well within the game. I'm not sure if they allow you to earn the Roxies, and some of them are just there for fun, and some, like these ones, are restricted to just the members only. My favourite one was the ice cream game. I remembered it was really difficult to play as in the laptop, but it was a really fun game. I really like this game. And now we're just going to go on to the sketching itself. So for now, I'm just starting off with Poppet just because she was my favourite and she was the monster I actually had when I was younger. I didn't have a pink Poppet. I had a purple one with kind of yellow to beige accents on her cheeks and on her tummy. When I was going through the game, from what I can remember, there were different shops that you can access and different shops for each monster specifically. And whenever I went to Poppet's kind of shop for her clothes, they were very kind of florally, kind of girly style. So I wanted to replicate that in the human Poppet. So right now I'm just kind of sketching out what the pose would be, kind of just girly, typical girly anime-ish style is what I'm trying to go for right now. And what I'm going to be doing after the sketch is I'm going to be going through Pinterest to kind of show me what girly clothes I can do her on. So these are the ones I was looking at, very, very kind of girly style, very pinkish. I want to keep that pinky style, and that's the kind of reference I chose. And right now I'm just sketching out what she would look like. So I could have just sketched out kind of her face at the beginning, to be fair, before I started looking at the clothes, but I wanted to kind of choose a clothes first before I even started drawing. I just got too excited. I really like that style. It's kind of oversized shirt with a little puffy baby pink skirt and then boots. The boots right there, you can't see it in the picture too much, but that kind of gave me some inspiration as well, because if you could see in Poppet's picture, she does wear these boots, and from my perspective it looks like knee-high boots, just because she doesn't really have much of knees, much of legs even. So she's gonna have knee-high boots and she's going to be very pinky, very girly. I was tempted to kind of base this Poppet off the Poppet I had when I was younger, so kind of purple instead of pink, but just for kind of drawing sake or kind of inspiration's sake, I'd keep it as pink just so that it's more recognizable to the actual, lore accurate Poppet, if that even makes sense. So right now I've finished coloring her face. Now it's off to hair. Thing is, I don't really like drawing hair. At least I find that the most difficult to draw. Of course, I prefer doing the face and the makeup and the lipstick and the eyes, those kind of stuff. And what I did with Poppet right here is that if you look at her face in the Moshi Monster version, it's kind of rounded and it reminds me of a bob cut, a fluffy bob cut. So that's what I decided to do on her face right now. Gave her the sweater, or is it the jumper, that the reference picture was wearing, and I kind of made it pink just because it's pink, And then for her skirt, I gave her a different kind of pink. And the only thing is the boots do kind of stand out a lot. But then again, in the reference photo for Poppet, she does have these huge teal as boots, you know, and they are halfway through her legs. Again, she doesn't have much of a leg, Poppet herself. So, I mean, to me, it seems like the boots are knee-high anyways. So knee-high boots it is, it's teal. If it stands out, it stands out, it's good. So now, here is Poppet. So the next one will be Furi or Furry. I'm just gonna call him Furi for the sake of this video. But yeah, I mean, his character reminds me of Bigfoot. It is essentially cartoonified Bigfoot. There's no way around going with that. So when I went to his shop, Moshi Monsters, I remembered seeing kind of caveman outfit and as well as these psychedelic hippie outfits. So I'm just gonna go with the latter, stick with kind of the hippie style. He does remind me of it just because of the hair. So that's what I stuck with, and that's the kind of reference picture I found and went after in Pinterest as well. I like the muted colours. I think it goes well with his hair. And it does remind me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo a lot, and I didn't really mean that. But all goes well. I like the colours, and I feel like, you know, it's controversial apparently in the fashion world to be wearing sandals and socks. I feel like he would be the type to wear that, you know, just because he's a really relaxed guy kind of stuff. So that's what I decided to put him as in terms of his shoe wear. Look at that, Bigfoot. Just blending out and rendering the clothes now. And here we are. This is Furi. So last up we have Luvli. She reminded me of a flying tomato. There wasn't really any discerning features that kind of made her remind me of anything else, but I mean, looking at her shop in Moshi Monster, I think it's called Luvli's Boutique. I remembered shopping there quite a lot for my Poppet just because a lot of her clothes were similar to Poppet's clothes or Poppet's shop, but they were also very glitterified. They were very bold. They're very cute. I remember buying like these star-shaped glasses from her shop as well. So I mean, she reminded me, her style reminded me of a drag queen, you know, very glitterized, very bold, very cute. So I designed Luvli's human character to be a drag queen, and my main inspiration for that is actually RuPaul from RuPaul's Drag Race. I've never actually seen the show myself, but I've seen little clips of it in TikTok. And when I was looking for some reference photos, I saw, you know, RuPaul in that kind of iconic red silhouette mermaid dress, and I really like that style, and I was planning on putting Luvli in kind of the same dress, but if you can see her character right there, you can notice two legs floating about, yeah, right there, and I didn't want to get rid of that. I wanted to kind of add that into the character as well, so I decided to put her in this kind of tight jumpsuit with flared bottoms instead. Very glitterized, of course. In Procreate, I think that there is a glitter brush in there as well that I basically used throughout the entire character. Really loved it. Used it on her makeup, used it on her outfit. I wish I could have used it on her hair as well, just for the laughs. But I really find that she's really cute. Look at her. And I'm just kind of doing some rendering on the hair. Again, I'm not really good at the hair, but we'll go with it. And here is Luvli. So this is the final lineup with Poppet, Furi and Luvli. I really do like the designs and how they each interpret the characters in the game and how I personally perceive them when I was playing Moshi Monsters. I did see Poppet to be the kind of shorter girl of the group, so that's why I kind of made her a little bit shorter compared to Furi and Luvli. I do see that if you compare Luvli's character to Poppet's character, they are essentially the same size anyway, but just because Luvli and Diablo were the only characters that you can see flying, I thought that I should interpret that with the height, because Luvli's flying all the time, so I thought her character should be quite tall to represent that in a way. But Moshi Monsters holds a kind of special place in my heart. I'm really fond of the game because when I started playing it back in 2010, it was the only thing that was in my little mind at the time. I'd go back from school and try to log in as quick as possible. My mom would be telling me, don't go into the game until you finish your homework. So I have lots of fond memories of this game as well. It is such a shame that the servers kind of just died down or got shut down because of Flash, I think, not being available anymore. So that was quite a shame. I do remember that the rewritten version, which is a fan-made version, has been created and it's currently live at the moment. I did create an account, but it didn't really last too long just because when I was playing it, it was very laggy. It was so slow. It was really difficult to enjoy the game itself just because the game ran really slow. So it was kind of hard for me to enjoy it personally. But thank you all so much for watching, and as I've mentioned, there is going to be a part 2 to this video. I'm going to be designing Katsuma, Diablo and Zuma as well in the next video and kind of interpreting how they would be like as humans. So stay around for that, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.